Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek, and next matchup for UFC Fight Night is a lightweight striker's delight between Bolaji versus Chris Duncan. All right, let's dive into the showdown, and trust me, I'm bringing the jokes because this fight analysis needs a little jazz. First up, we have Bolaji, the Zulu warrior, Oki, walking into this fight as a minus 195 favorite with a shiny 9-1 record. His only loss came in his first pro fight, which is basically like forgetting to set your alarm on your first day of work. Happens to the best of us. 5 knockouts on the resume, so you know this guy's punches pack more heat than a summer day in Texas. He's also 1-0 in the UFC, where his debut was against Timmy Kwamba, a guy who showed up like your unprepared cousin at Thanksgiving, taking the fight on short notice and moving up a weight class. I mean, Timmy was probably just happy to be there. Now, Bolaji's performance in that fight was, let's say, conservative. He had the kind of strike output that made you wonder if he was trying to win a fight or a staring contest. Even the commentators were like, Bolaji, you know you're supposed to punch the guy, right? But to be fair, when he did throw something, it was like a laser-guided missile, sharp, accurate, and definitely with the intent to hurt someone. His jab was his best friend, keeping Kwamba at bay while he tried to line up the big power shot. Spoiler alert. That big shot never showed up, kind of like the Loch Ness Monster or my six-pack abs. To be fair, he usually finds his power shot, and he throws to the body as well. But in the fight against Kwamba, he didn't have much to offer in the department of kicks. In the second round, Bolaji got taken down and spent a good chunk of it on his back, probably contemplating his life choices. He did show some decent grappling defense, and in the third round, he stuffed a few takedowns like a Thanksgiving turkey. But overall, he's still a young buck in the game. And right now, based on that last fight, he seems like a one-trick pony. Big power striker who hasn't quite figured out how to consistently land the big one. It's like he's got the Ferrari engine but keeps stalling at the red light. But if he hurts you, he will unload and finish you. Now on to Chris the Problem, Duncan, and boy, this guy is a plus 165 underdog, but I'm calling it now. Someone did him dirty with those odds. Chris comes in with an 11-2 record, and let me tell you, the guy hits hard, wrestles decently, and can kick you so hard, even your grandma will feel it. Sure, he's coming off a first-round submission loss to Manuel Torres, but hey, Manuel is like that guy who starts off a marathon sprinting, runs hot in the first round. And Duncan did rock him before getting caught, so it's not like he got steamrolled. Chris has a wrestling game, but let's be honest, he likes throwing hands, and feet, and whatever else he can hit you with. He's not picky. The dude mixes up his strikes like a DJ at a rave. Body, head, legs, whatever you want, he's throwing it your way. His kicks, yeah, block one of those and you might end up with a broken wrist. Just ask Ashmuz, who's still probably icing his. Chris likes to push the pace, come forward, and make his opponent regret every decision they've ever made. His striking defense isn't bad either, though he's not shy about throwing down in a wild exchange. Luckily for him, his chin is as solid as a brick wall, so most times he gets the better of it. And don't sleep on his speed or timing. He's got a knack for finding that perfect opening and landing a combo with a cherry on top kick. So who's taking this one? Both guys have solid striking, but Chris definitely throws more volume. It's like comparing someone who sips their drink to someone who takes shots. Chris is out here throwing combinations while Bolaji is still trying to figure out if he's ready to sip his first punch. And let's talk about the grappling. Chris has the edge there too. I don't know why he's the underdog in this matchup, but hey, maybe the odds makers saw Bolaji's power and got scared. Sure, Bolaji's got that one-punch KO potential, but here's the thing. He's gonna have to actually throw more than one punch to make it count. His low output means Chris could just get in his face, pepper him with shots, and rack up the points. Unless Bolaji lands that power shot, Chris is going to outwork him all day. My official pick, Chris Duncan, as long as he keeps his head attached to his body and doesn't eat a haymaker for breakfast. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy, leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this one. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.